we're going to get back into it. I believe we were midway through a blizzard, which is going to be fun. Yes. I might actually turn down my volume again, because I don't know about you guys, but I personally find blizzards a bit too loud for me. I really wish there was a separate volume slider or something. Okay, unfortunately this is taking up the warmest part of the day. There's not really anything we can do about that. I believe I ditched all of the stuff I wanted to ditch, so everything we've got now is the stuff we're heading out with. Do you know what I might actually leave here? This prepared burdock is so heavy. I should make that into a tea when I get the chance. I really shouldn't prepare the burdock as well. Just leave it as is and I can still use it for cooking that way. In fact, I regret all the bits of burdock that I have prepared already. Because I think prepper's pies are going to be way more valuable than the prepared burdock is ever going to be. Yeah. We're going to kind of just do what we did before. Keep up with the similar level of... We're going around with food, etc. But if we get the chance to hunt, we will hunt. That is the idea, at least. How's this bow at? That's pretty good, actually. I wonder why that one got left there. Take this damaged pry bar with us. Yeah. Not really got anything we can do, eh? I guess preparing Old Man's Beard Lichen isn't too bad. Or I could try and sleep. I could try and sleep and just march over to Ash Canyon, but... Yeah. Looting Ash Canyon might be an arse in terms of places to sleep, because there's not that many beds, so I'm going to have to use the bedroll. And we're going to have to sleep in caves. And the bedroll's quite damaged at this point. Yeah. You know what, let's... Oh, I need to sleep the full amount to get my recovery back. Yeah, you know what, let's prepare some Old Man's Beard. Because this one, we're unlikely to want to keep it really as the actual beard. We're probably going to want to make the dressings. The reason not to is they are heavier than just the beards. And then maybe we'd use them to trade with, because Old Man's Beard is renewable. It does wash up every now and then. At least it used to. Hello, Cos. Mrs. Doubtfire voice. I fucking love that movie. Oh my god. Robin Williams. Oh, such a good movie. I actually got a friend to watch it not too long ago, because they hadn't seen it before, and they absolutely loved it. And I was like, I told you, it's amazing. It is absolute peak comedy, in my opinion. It's surprisingly unproblematic as well, which is always quite funny to think of a movie of about that time period. Can't help but noticing this blizzard's still going. It's taken up literally the entire afternoon. Oh. I've got more dressings than I would ever know what to do with. I haven't even used 8 dressings this run, or even 8 like bits of antiseptic, I bet. I just don't... I'm usually quite good at staying out of trouble. I bet it's been a long time since the last wolf struggle. In fact, how many wolf struggles have we had on this run? Because that's normally how you get injured. I mean, I've been in one bear struggle. Been in a moose stomp, but that doesn't... You don't need antiseptic for that. 16, apparently. That feels like a lot. None of those have been recently. I don't think, anyway. Hello, Northern. How you doing? How you both doing? How you doing, Cos? How's your post-stream, you know, chillaxing? Are you happy with where you got to in Desolation Point? My neighbour's cow got out. That's... Do you know what? I've never seen someone say that before. It's funny when you see someone say something for the first time. it was staring my front window, so I had to take her back home. That's actually amazing. I love it. What we might do, because maybe we can go out in the evening, is ditch a load of this food for now. Likewise with the water. And then that way we can see if we can loot some stuff this evening. Obviously we need the weight. What did you eat for dinner? I had roast chicken. Roast chicken, potatoes, red cabbage. Lots of yummy stuff. Drop a couple of these other things here. Don't need the pry bar whilst we're walking around this bit as well. And we don't need the bedroll. Right. So this is our pile of stuff. We will pick this back up, Lima. Don't forget it, okay? Cool. I always had burgers, DoorDash. Cow just comes in. You wanted burgers? Oh, thanks, cow. Oh no, poor Bessie the cow. Ah, dear. This blizzard is horrible. Whose idea was this? Tempted to fix up some of this clothing. Do I have any rabbit? I do not. I'd maybe fix up the rabbit mittens. I don't really want to do the wolf. The main reason I don't want to do the wolf right now is it'll take a while. It'll take about an hour and a half with the sewing kit. At which point I would have hoped the blizzard would have ended. Or maybe it's not. In which case, shall I just do it? This is why you have guts and pelts in other places, not just your main bases. Because you never know. Tell you what also helps, sewing kit. Oh shit, do I not have a sewing kit here? What was I saying about being prepared? Be prepared. Be prepared. I'm not prepared. God damn it. There was one out here, but I'm guessing that's ruined. Yeah. Okay, well, never mind. You know what? I didn't want to repair them anyway. Do I have scrap metal here? No, I don't even have scrap metal here. I can't even make a fishing. Okay, you know what? I didn't want to do it. Anyway. I want the birch bark. Might as well. 5 minutes. Cool. It's worth having those. I didn't realise, and I was under complete misapprehension, that birch bark teas stack on top of each other. You don't need to wait for one to finish to drink another one. It just adds on to the time that's already there. So theoretically, if you've just kept drinking birch bark teas, you could have like an infinite timer where you're constantly regenerating extra condition each hour. Which would be lovely. Oh, come on, Blizzard. I do need to sleep for 10 hours tonight to get all my condition back, so I can't, you know, mess around. I don't even know. I guess I'll read a book. Should we learn about small arms? Small hands? Donald Trump? Question mark? For warming too, or just regenerative? Well, the warming does stack. Not the... Oh no, sorry, the warming bonus. I don't think the warming... So the raw temp bonus you get, that stacks. I don't know if the duration of the warmth bonus stacks. That's a really great point. Big feet. Someone summoned games by mentioning body parts. Hello, games. Yeah, no, that's a great question, Cos. I don't know. Maybe I'll check. I'll double drink some birch barks. Because obviously that would just be items in general. It's the health at least, at the very least, that does, the duration does stack. I would guess the warmth bonus doesn't. I mean, obviously the warmth bonus isn't that much. It's only like 2 degrees. But that can make the difference. This is insanely long blizzard, isn't it? That's really depressing. Do you know what? Let's organise this room a little bit better, I guess, with this time. Clean up all these little water bottles we've got. Do you know what? Let's make bunk beds. That gives us so much more space to work with. I've done that before. I think I did that on my my previous Interloper run that I did on stream.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Lovely jubbly. Gosh, lots of water here. Right. The only problem is I'm not going to be able to see soon, so I'm not going to be able to do much in the way of organisation. That's trash, really. Accelerant. Do I want to take accelerant with me? I never use accelerant. You're better off just using it early on in your runs to guarantee you can light a fire, rather than using it to quickly start a fire, which is obviously the other use for it. Because look, if we sleep under here, look how much warmer that's going to be, because we've got a bed over us, right? Love what you did with the bed. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Look, if I can't sleep in a toilet, I'm gonna do double bunk bed. Double bunk bed? It's just a double bed. Double bunk. It's just a bunk bed. Ugh, this blizzard has lasted about 8-9 hours, which is so infuriating. Absolute waste of an afternoon. Oh dear. I mean, if we have to get up early in the morning, what we'll do is we'll just go out from Mountaineer's hut, and we'll just go to the surrounding area, loot the surrounding area, come back, warm up, go back out, back and forth. In which case, I'm not going to pick up my stuff here that I need. Just don't, whatever you do, don't let me leave without the stuff, especially the bedroll, because I will do myself a mischief then. All these flares. Never use flares. I don't remember the last time. Actually, I do remember the last time I used a flare. It was the first time we went to Sundered Pass, and I had about 50 billion, and that's not an exaggeration, about 50 billion Timberwolves on me. And I lit up a flare then. I think I've only ever used 2 flares in this run from memory. One saved my life going through Crumbling Highway to scare off a wolf, and then I used it to try and get away from some Timberwolves. Imagine waking up and hitting your head on the top bunk. Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? It's a tight fit. Don't get me started on the toilet bed. Yeah, there's no toilet here. It's an absolute travesty. I still could technically head out if it's a clear night. Technically. Still going. It's finally stopped. It's still terrible weather though. Look at that. Look how high the wind is. Yeah, fucking hell. I'm not going out in that. Jeez, I will die. I cannot see in weather like that. Now, it should be warm enough in here, because Mountaineer's hut isn't super warm. It's still pretty warm, but yeah. The air temperature is -7. Oh, it's warming up. Oh yeah, we're coming out of a blizzard. But yeah, so it's not as warm as being inside a proper building. So you do need to be careful if you've got not great clothing. Right, as I say, we want to sleep 10 hours to make sure we get our full condition back, really. Oh, there we go. Finally, clear night. Well, a bit too bloody late now, isn't it? Are they wolves? Or is that Timberwolves? There's 4 of them. Which makes... No, they're regular wolves. Do you normally get 4 wolves there? I think the Timberwolves spawn over there when you have the Timberwolves. Oh, see that limb pop in and out? Unless they are Timberwolves. I just feel like you only get like 3 wolves there. Right, I think I will just sleep. 10 hours. Yeah. We should get pretty much all our condition back. Because I'm missing 30% condition right now. Oh, sorry. I'm going to sleep on the bottom bunk. As I say, it's warmer. I also need to turn my volume back up. They look like Timbies. I think they might be. I mean, hopefully we can get a better look in the morning. Let me just put my volume back up now that it's not a blizzard. Well, now I only see 3 of them. We've got a clear day, which is nice. Did we recover all our condition back? Yeah, we're just under. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, I'm going to do what I said. Where we're going to go out, loot the area nearby, come back, warm up, and so on and so on. I don't think... I think the wind's quite high, so I'm not going to be able to light a torch. Which way do I go is the other question. I don't really want to... If they are Timberwolves, I don't want to go near them. I mean, I could go to the right. But we're going to be going back. We're going to go right anyway. That's the way we're going to be leaving. I want to go back this way, but... Nah, I think they're regular wolves, you know. Okay. Great start. I'm already stuck. Poor decisions porridge? What's a poor decisions porridge? Or is that some nickname for me? My porridge? Wow, it's cold. Yeah, we might have to do some tea stuff. Now we should still have the cougar here. Okay, out of the wind is actually pretty fine. We'll have looted that because we've already been over here. Right, there can be some stuff up here. Porridge. Eat it before you make poor decisions. Oh, I see. I don't have any porridge. At least I don't think I do. Do I have porridge? Go up here. This doesn't look right. Maybe it is. You're my little trash can. Oh, this looks way too steep. Is it not? Wow. Such a funny, funny name, isn't it? Now, with all of these places, we may well have looted this.
Starting to feel numb.
In fact, yeah, it looks like I've got all of the old man's beard from up here. Okay, I think maybe we light a fire. I know we haven't moved far, but... We don't make poor decisions here? Nah, no, I've never made a poor decision in this run whatsoever. Flashback to all the many times I've nearly died. Oh, when we were in Langston, I recommend it. I don't know what part it would be, but when we went to Zone of Contamination, I think I'm going to cook this tea, you know. Yeah, I think I will. when we went to Zone of Contamination and we went into Langston Mine for the first time, wow. That's a good watch. Specifically the bit that's in my channel trailer. If you just look at the channel trailer in on YouTube or on Twitch, you do exclamation mark YT or YouTube to find it. But there's a bit there where you'll see me in the mine and I nearly die. Excuse you, games. I am very smart. I'm very clever. Oh dear. Right. Why is burdock red? That doesn't... Right, okay, what's going on here? Why is it red in there? Did they just not bother to make a new texture for it? Maybe I should do these birch bark teas. Do you know, I kind of wanna find out about the birch bark tea. So I might, you know. If I cook up another one, we could try it out. And then we'll gain knowledge. I shouldn't have... I always forget to not eat and drink when I'm heading out like this. I'm a silly Billy. It is bloody cold. I could have put 2 torches on. Right, so it looks like we've done all of this bit. I think maybe I'll carry on and I might follow the river and then come back down. I think that's what I'm going to do. See that channel trailer has no bad decisions? No. Literally the first clip of me nearly getting mauled by a cougar. Being overconfident. Right. Let's drink this burdock tea. And I'm going to put these guys in my thermos. Let's do a couple torches. Because if it's not windy, then we can use a torch. And that'll give us a little warmth bonus. You once got eaten by a bear while playing Who's in the Cart? Yeah, that's true as well. That did happen. Okay. But I didn't. I didn't get eaten by the bear. So you can point to all of these things. None of these things killed me. Right? So they can't have been that, you know, too bad of a decision. You know? There's some logic there. Bang these in here. Forget about them. And, yeah. Because I will forget about them. Pointing a revolver in your face while stuck to fish is totally not a bad decision. That was art, is what that was. That was art. That's fine as well, because that wasn't on the Interloper playthrough. You know, different timelines. Different things can happen. Right. Yeah, I think I'm going to go along the river. And yeah, and then loop back round to the left. That's the plan. Nice. Good old man's beard here. Now, I will say, you shouldn't do what I'm doing. It's a waste of time. You will never need all of these things. And it's generally better to leave stuff out in the world so you can just grab it when you actually need it, rather than doing what I'm doing where I'm just looting everything and kind of taking it back to bases. But I just need something to do for the next 600 days. And this felt like a fun thing that's also a little bit dangerous. Wandering around the entire world. Rather than just hibernating, because I think that's boring. Yeah. Remember when we discovered bears took naps when we saw Barry in Sun Park? Yeah. That is when I got reminded that bears do just lay down sometimes on the floor and look kind of like rocks. remarking your case and you're saying, don't do what I do. You know, I appreciate it, Northern, but there's only so far, you know, the lies can go. Hey, I have survived until this point. I must be doing something right. It's funny, I will watch other people play Interloper. And I am talking about Interloper specifically because of the, you know, that's the difficulty I'm playing. I watch other people play Interloper, and they'll like play it like really seriously, and they'll do like things for specific reasons that I just wouldn't do. And it makes me think, damn, am I really bad at this game that I don't, you know, do what they're doing? But then again, I've made it to over 400 days in, so I can't be that stupid, right? I like to think the advice I give for playing The Long Dark and Interloper specifically is quite good for people who aren't like super big on the game. Not as in like you're not into it, but like you're not as down with the mechanics. Like you're not as, I guess, like as a serious player. I think I tend to give advice that's quite a good like general, oh, this is what you can do kind of thing. I mean, hey, you guys can disagree with me on that, but yeah, I do like to try and be helpful to people, point out what they can do to give themselves a better chance. I have a feeling I left something at the bottom of this rope climb, but I might be wrong. In fact, I think I am. I think I lit a campfire because we went up there and we found out that the cougar is at the top, so we could not go to Black Rock. That was the dealio. You know what? That wind has disappeared now. We're actually maintaining our warmth quite well. I mean, bear in mind we're getting about plus 5 degrees from the torch plus the tea combined. God, I hate the cougar growls so much. You get kind of bored after I've been everywhere. I have a stalker run I kind of got bored of after 250 days. That's fair enough. I do think it's about, nowadays with the amount of regions there are, I do think it is about 200, 250, maybe 300 days when you do just kind of run out of things to do. And you kind of just have to make stuff up for your own enjoyment. I would love to do these teas. It will be a bit of a waste of water, but should we try it? Let's see. Let's see if it works. So we're going to drink one. Oh, actually, I've already got a warmth duration bonus, don't I? Warming up. No. Yeah, it caps at 1 hour. But we should... I'm going to drink another one. We should find... Of course, it's not there. I'm not thirsty. So, yeah, we're not going to find anything. What are you talking about, you idiot? Right, we've got to wait until we're thirsty. I forget. Even though you can drink beyond your thirst, you do need to be a little bit thirsty at first. Thirsty at first. I only learn silly things here? Well, hey, at least you're learning something. I'll take that. Did I get the mushroom off of this? Yes. Right. And then there can be something over here, apparently. I should actually grab one of these rabbits. Problem is, I'm going to have to do it awkwardly with the torch. Right, let's try it. Yeah, there you go. 3 hours 45. But yes, warming up bonus caps at 1 hour. Cool. Good to know. Yeah, I would like to grab one of these rabbits. You guys are so annoying, you know that, don't you? Because we don't actually have any rabbit pelts in Mountaineer's Hut. I nearly got 2 for 1 there. Did you see that? That rock could have bounced into that one. Right. Okay. Let's have a look at the map. Okay. So there could be a burdock root over here. Of course, I don't actually need the condition recovery right now, so it's kind of a waste, but hey. Whatever. Right, burdock root can, I think, be about here. Doesn't look like there is one. Check over there. No. Oh, it's here. Okay, cool. I've never... Has anyone ever, in the history of ever, been on this part of Timberwolf Mountain? Because I sure as hell haven't. Yeah, that angry kitty is... It's concerning. We do need that cat to be gone by the time we get back from Ash Canyon, which I think it should be, so that I can head to Black Rock. Speaking of, where does the cougar spawn in Ash Canyon? I know the moose can be in a problematic spot if you're leaving the gold mine, but I don't actually know where the cougar spawns in Ash Canyon, which is a little bit unsettling. Because any of these cougars could be in the way, realistically, which would be annoying. Alright. After saying I was going to, like, head back and warm up each time, I'm not doing that. I'm just walking around. Well, that's fine. If the wind stays down, we might find that we actually can start warming up during this day. What I would love, love, love is if I could hunt something. Obviously, preferably a deer. I mean, hey, I'll take a moose. Even take a bear. Could have a bear hide here then. But we also need a sewing kit, so I need to stop getting too excited about having clothing repair parts here, because I can't even repair any clothes. I think that's all that's up here. Yeah, has anyone ever been up here? What a weird little place. Right. Sorry for calling you a weird little place, but you are, you weird little place. Yeah, we're just about to get cold. It's fine. Birch bark will counteract the cold a little bit. I could also stop and light a fire and just put a couple of sticks on. I'm heading back this way because... Oh no, I think... Yeah, no, I looted that already. You know what then? I think we can head back to the hut. We can head back to the hut. Could harvest this rabbit. And it should be warm enough that we could head out again. We've done, like, the lower part now of Timberwolf Mountain. Well, not the entire lower part, but this side of the lower part. Which is pretty nice. I don't know if I've got the stuff from around here. There can be some rose hips, which is good. Rose hips is arguably the best thing to get from here because they're not renewable and we can use them for pemmican bars. Yeah. There's a YouTube I watch called Any Austin, and he does videos about weird little places in video games, like Skyrim, GTA, etc. That's a very cool... I love YouTubers who do stuff like that. You don't really get that anymore, but people who find like a niche and like do stuff based off of that, it's cool. The wind's picking back up. There can be some rose hips here, I believe. Don't see any. Ah, cool. You know what? Let's light fire and just see if we can warm up a little bit. He also does ones that explain what all the power lines in GTA 5 go.
Come on,
He even
fire.
consulted with an electrician. That's fun. This is very cold. Okay, you know what? Let's just grab these and head back to the hut. Let's grab a decent torch from that. We might find this gets blown out. It's fine if we get a little cold. I'm not too fussed. I like to be above 50% condition because that's kind of the safety spot if you get into a wolf struggle. In fact, it's probably even higher with the cougar claw knife. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Okay, we do need to be careful because we've got a sprained wrist at the moment, so we cannot shoot our bow. And as such, we'll hold our flare out because we smell, so there's a chance that something smells us from a little way away. Now, there could be a birch sapling around here, but I think I've already got that. And then there can be some stuff up there. But I think we should probably warm up first, eh? Yeah. No, that's a cool thing to do on YouTube. I started watching somebody who does like urban. Well, I guess it's not urban exploration. Well, it kind of is. But he also mainly does like these missions across places, and he's done like straight line missions across parts of the UK, which I find really interesting because I like seeing parts of the UK, and I like me walking, so it's fun to watch. It's one of those things you just stick on and just turn your brain off for, which is lovely, which we all need now and then. Yeah, they're regular wolves. I think I, for some reason, was seeing a fourth one, which is why I thought they're Timberwolves. Lovely. I really should fix up my wrist, because that can be a problem otherwise. So it is quite windy. I would like to walk around some more still. Alright, we'll, I guess we'll harvest this rabbit. Hour and 12. Yeah, that should be fine. Might be a bit too long, actually. Yeah. Quite a bit too long. Right. Drop off this. And we could also leave the stuff behind that we picked up here, because this is a nice spot to leave things. I hate how rosehips just spray everywhere. Okay. The meat out there, cook eventually. I'll make this birch bark right now, because obviously we used up a couple bits. Right, I haven't got much in the way of food, have I? I'll eat a bit of our cured meat, I guess. Won't necessarily drink, because we might do some teas. Yeah. Right, where should we go now? I will want to travel to Ash Canyon on a warm afternoon, because that would make life easier. Let's do... I think the wind just died down, which is great. Let's do round the back of Mountaineer's hut. There can be a wolf up here. Should be on the lookout. Okay, we just lost the clear day. I was going to say maybe I should light a fire. But don't worry, the game put a stop to that. Okay. Right, I think we go over to the right. I like how sloped it is back here. And there can be some stuff over here, such as this burdock, which we'll grab. I mean, the burdock especially, there is an argument to be made to not pick it up because it does decay. But given we can use it in recipes even when it's ruined at the moment, until they change that potentially, it's fine. But I need to stop preparing it, is the big one. Right, then there can be some old man's beard over here, and a corpse. Cool. Yeah, those birch bark teas did good work to stop me from losing too much condition, which is lovely. It's another part of Timberwolf Mountain I've just not really ever felt the need to go to. Was it like a mini cave here? There are some of those around. It's kind of like the hollowed out trees. They're very rarely useful, but you can use them to light a fire out of the wind. Yeah, it is a little mini cave. Oh, this was probably the cougar den, eh? That'll be what this was. Back when the cougars had dens. Right, and then there could be a corpse up here, which I feel like we should probably loot, if there is, indeed. No, there isn't. It's a possible corpse, as I think most of the corpses are possible. I don't know if they're all. I don't think they're all guaranteed. There are a couple that are guaranteed, I believe. Well, actually saying that, because I used to always think the one in Camp Office was guaranteed, but I watched someone's run and they went in there. They hadn't cleared it out, because you can do that now. And it wasn't there. So maybe. I mean, not that it really matters on Loper, because corpses are a container, you just won't find stuff in them most of the time. Voyager, however, you can find a decent amount of stuff on corpses. Right, so we've got to head back the way we came, and then we follow this kind of back path all the way to the end, and we might be able to get some rose hips, and then head back into the map. At least we've gotten a bit more use out of this afternoon. Still didn't get amazing use out of it, but more than we did yesterday during the blizzard, so we'll take the victories where we can. Yeah. For instance, do you know what? Just thinking about, I was talking about watching people play Interloper, and they'll play, you know, better than I do. Or at least I perceive them playing as better than I do. But one of the pieces of advice you get told is always pick up sticks. And in the early game, it's definitely not bad advice. But you don't want to just be carrying around a load of sticks if you're not going to use them. Because then that is a waste of time. Because you have to keep in mind, sticks are only useful for extending a fire out. They are not good for warming you up. Especially early game. It's only if you need to extend a fire out. Now, if you put a couple coal on and then you extend the fire out massively with sticks, that can be really good value. But just, if you've got no coal, having a load of sticks is not going to serve you that well. Oh look, there's one of those hollowed out trees I was talking about. Right. I think there can be some rose hips around here. Maybe. Oh gosh. Yeah, I didn't appreciate how close to the cougar we'd get coming this way. Ah, here we go. We should be fine. Don't smell. I wonder if it's to just collect on the way and drop them in locations they respawn, like the coal. Yeah. No, definitely. I mean, it is worth keeping in mind that sticks are abundant. Because you can find them all over the world. As long as there are trees nearby. And obviously most of the time you will find trees nearby. I would quite like to get some of this meat. There are only does. But I could do with a bit of food. She was in a good spot as well because the wind is coming from over there. Just going to grab these rose hips first. Could be a maple sapling to our right as well. I don't see it. Right. Hopefully we're far enough away from the cougar that it doesn't come looking like, hello, you're doing food for me. Decent sized doe, not anything too special. Right. I normally like to do the meat in 2 parts. I don't know why. There's no particular logic to it, but yeah.
I need to find some place to escape
Unfortunately,
this
wind has changed direction. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to grab the rest of the meat. And we'll head back over with it. Piss off that. Right. Obviously, it'd be nice to grab the guts. The pelt I'm not too worried about, but we haven't got many guts back at Timberwolf Mountain. But given I don't even have a sewing kit, I mean, what does it matter? There's definitely an oversight to not have a sewing kit here, because you definitely... I keep saying definitely. You really do want Timberwolf Mountain as a base around... this area. Because it's quite a focal point for Timberwolf Mountain, Ash Canyon and Black Rock. Because you kind of can loop between them all from Mountaineer's Hut. So it would be smart to have more stuff here. Sewing kit included. I guess I'll grab these sticks as I'm walking past. I'll try and listen to the professionals' advice. Right. The reason I've come so far around is because I don't want those wolves to smell me. And if they do smell me, there you go, like that, they're going to be far away by the time they do. So I'll be nicely out of the way. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to cook any of this food. Because this is not a clear day, and I refuse to use matches. I used one the other day, and now I'm, you know, I don't want to use one for another 100 days if I can help it. Right. I would like to warm up. And it would be nice if we could head back out. But it is windy. So, yeah. Because otherwise I'm going to have nothing to do with this evening. Hello, everybody. Hi, Pizza. How you doing? Right, I don't think there's a maple sapling there, so I might discount that. We could head across the lake. Problem is we've got to deal with the wolves if we do. We could head across the lake and do that bit over there. I think that might be a smart idea. It's a little bit nippy, but... we want to get this done. There's no point sitting around for ages. Oh, look, you're greeted by dancing dinosaurs and cute little wolf onesies. Right. That wolf is leaving us alone, which is nice. I might not have got all the cattails from around here. I swear, if I ever play the game and I head to Timberwolf Mountain, I'll grab some cattails from here. Look, I haven't even got the rose hips from here. I'll grab cattails as I walk through here, but I'll always leave some behind. And then the next time I'm like, oh, I missed some there. And then I grab them. And then I come through again and I realise, oh, I missed some. Let me grab them. Without fail. So there's a good chance there's some that I've missed. But then again, we have come through Timberwolf Mountain so often. You'd have liked to thought we got them all. How's your? I am well. I mean... are those rose hips over there? Yes. Yeah, I'm well. Enjoying playing. It's nice going out with a task to do in this game rather than, you know, just surviving normally. We're eating through all that cured meat we prepared, which is sad because I hate eating what I've made. Oh wow, that wind is really picking up now. Well, we can afford to get a little bit damaged. If we sleep another 10 hours, we can get back 30% condition. Yeah, we were talking about Northern's cow. Well, not Northern's cow. Northern's neighbour's cow. Say that 3 times in a row really quickly. You'll say eating what I've made. Probably for slightly different reasons, but yeah. For sure. Look how warm it is out of the wind. Ugh. I tend to find Timberwolf Mountain's not actually that windy, so we've had it rough recently. It's been almost constant. But you got to have your good days and bad days, I suppose.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
You didn't, Astrid, but now that you've said it, thanks. I appreciate that. I wouldn't have realised you didn't like being cold. I want to be behind that tree. There we go. There might be able to, there might be some more stuff over here. Yeah, look, there's more mushrooms. Don't forget, crouching means you can get more into cover to get out of wind. Right. Anything else? There can be some rose hips, apparently. Oh, yeah, I see the bush. Oh, hello, stag. You would have been lovely. Lovely? Yeah, you would have been lovely to get instead of the
Freezing.
doe, but we may do, eh? Right, is that everything? I thought I saw something over to the left, but I may have been making that up. Yeah, I think I was. There can be... there can be some stuff by the bear cave. I am pretty cold. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't push it. Because, look, the wind's picking up. It's really snowing. We'll be getting cold and wet. Well, we are cold, but we'll be getting wet. It's going to take us a while to walk back with this wind. I had a little thickened sandwich earlier, and it was so good. Imagine having protein that's meant for a roast and having it in between 2 slices of bread instead. I mean, hey, if it's good, who gives a fuck, right? What is been up with the weather? I mean, we did have a clear day for most of this day, so I guess I can't complain too much, but still. These strong winds. I'm worried about my clothing, and I'm hoping I've got some way to repair clothes in Angler's Den in Ash Canyon. Mind you, I've got to get there first. Oh, I don't have high hopes for that deer. Oh. No, it made it away. You got to keep running, dear. It won't give up on you. Oh no, maybe it did. I think it's still after it. Yeah, it is. Look, there you go. It's running again. Well, good luck. That is actually one of the easiest spots to push a deer into a wolf without it naturally happening. I'm going to run because I want to get inside quite badly. You know the wind is loud when it sounds like a blizzard, but it's not actually a blizzard. Jeez. You know, because I'm at the bar, doodling and waiting for my wife to finish work. No worries. I hope you have a good time lurking. I appreciate you hanging out here. Yeah, this isn't a blizzard. This is just incredibly high wind. Oh, shut the door. Ah, there you go. Right, okay, cool. That's another chunk done. So now it's kind of just this section here. In fact, yeah, we've done a good bit of the bottom of Timberwolf Mountain now. Yeah, not done this bit up here. I know you can't see this, but I'm saying this for me. I've not done this bit here. I've not done this bit here, but we've done probably I'd say over a quarter of the map, because a lot of the rest of the map that's left is quite narrow pathway, so we'll be a lot quicker to loot. So maybe we've done about a third, actually. Maybe just under. That's pretty good. It's only taken us an hour. So with any luck, we'll be able to do most of it. Now, I don't know how much of it I should loot. It would probably be a good idea to loot the entire bottom area before we head to Ash Canyon, because it'll be harder to get back to that area. We can stop in the prepper cache as well to sleep. I forgot about that, because I think that prepper cache we've got a bed in, so we don't even have to use the bedroll. Yeah. I mean, I could have headed up there tonight, actually. Nah, I think we're fine. I mean, I'm not going to head out now because it's way too windy. We're just going to have to kill a load of time, unfortunately. We're going to have to eat more of our cured meat, even though we've hunted some meat now, but I haven't been able to cook it. I left a match here. Nice. Well done me. Left a match, but no bloody sewing kit. Typical. You know what, let's take a moment to make some bandages, I guess, because I know I use those. I wouldn't mind actually grabbing a couple more teas in the form of the mushrooms as well. The acorns will need preparing, so we can prepare them. I'm sure there's some more buried under there, but oh, nice. Yeah. I mean, the other thing I could do is make bows, because I know I would eventually use them. I'm less likely to here, but I could. Arrow shafts I could do. Do I have enough time to do an arrow shaft? 30 minutes? Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, definitely. Got about an hour. Or rather, we had about an hour till it got dark, I think. Nice. Okay. And then, yeah, just do a couple bandages. There we go. Wind's died down, but it's snowy out there, so I can't go out. Even though it would be decently warm now. I mean, the sun's just set, so it'll start getting cold pretty quickly, but it would still be decently warm. So I would still be out there if it wasn't snowing. But I just cannot see at night when it snows. I'm terrible for it. Oh, I need to just drop some stuff. Oh well, we can do that in the morning. Cool. How do you prepare? I forget how you do the acorns. Is it when you cook them? You do it as a bigger batch? No. Oh yeah, you turn the 4. Yeah, okay, cool. Takes a long time to prepare acorns. Damn. Right. As I say, I'd like to do a couple of these. And let's make the large one. Let's do some of the rose hips. We don't need them all for
Surrounded by
recipes.
snow, nothing to drink.
Yeah, I've literally got about 20 litres of water for you to drink, Astrid. I just, I wanted to wait a moment. But blimey. Cool, we'll wait until we get thirsty a bit. Because then, yeah, I mean, if we sleep 9 hours, we should get all of our condition back, I think. So, I mean, I'll just wait a little bit until I am thirsty. And then we will eat. And I will drink. Cool. And we will sleep on the bottom bed, of course. 9 hours. Okay. So we'll see if we can get some more of Timberwolf Mountain done today before we head to Ash Canyon. That'll be the plan. Right, let's ditch some stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to take those with me. I would like to keep them aside because better to cook those than lots of other things. Let's stick the rose hips in here rather than drop them on the floor because I'd rather not click 72 times to pick them up. At the same time, I don't want to prepare them just yet. We've got more sticks than I would ever know what to do with, but hey. Yeah, see, I should have potentially repaired this before we left, but hey. We're still on plus 27 degrees, which is pretty nice. I don't really want to go lower than 26. That's the main one. Cool. Let's leave these behind. Cool. Okay. Right. What are we like for weather? Not great. I mean, it's not windy. I mean, it is a little windy, but it's not windy enough to matter too much. But it is snowing, so it's going to be very cold out here. Oh, it's only... Oh, no. I got baited then. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, it's only 2 chevrons down. Okay. Right. I think I chow down on some more of our cured meat that we've got. I suppose any of these are smaller bits. Ah, nice. Okay, there is. I don't need to be full, so just do that. Now I've got some on me, if need be. I haven't got any water on me, though. We might have teas again, so we don't need to be full. If we get a clear day... The sky kind of looks a bit weird. It might be a clear day at the moment. Oh, no, it's not. Also, the wind's picked up now. Ugh. Okay, let's see what the wind does. Wind, calm down. Stop getting faster. Great. We've got incredibly fast winds. Just make sure it's settled in a direction before I decide to do anything as well. I think that's something people don't think about too much, but I mean, obviously in the early game you don't really have a choice, but in the late game, or mid game at least, as well, you want to think about what direction the wind is going to make a difference. So if I was like, oh, I really want to go up the river and go up that rope climb, it would be terrible to go now because it would take me so long with how high this wind is. It just wouldn't be worth it. Yeah, I mean, the main bit I want to loot, and unfortunately the cougar is in the way. The problem is that I can't go and hunt this cougar because I need this cougar to get cleared out so I can go to Blackrock. I mean, it's a nice cougar to hunt is the other thing. It's a very safe cougar to hunt. Although I am the Cougar Pro now, I don't even need to use the tree. I'm not sure I'd want to chance it on my Loper run, to be honest. Oh dear. Yeah. We're not going to be able to... I mean, this is... I'm not going to be able to loot the whole map without killing that cougar. There's a cave up in that corner I don't think I've ever been to. I didn't know that existed. Forest cave, apparently. This wind is really annoying. Unless I marched onto Ash Canyon now. It seems silly, though. I mean, there are some caves I can hang out in. You know what? Yeah. Let's take a bit of food with us. Take a bit more water with us. Do I want to take everything with me just in case I end up going to Ash Canyon? Yes, I think so, actually. Right, sorry, I'm being very terrible with my decision making. Just in case we end up going there, I think that's a good idea. I would love to cook this food, is the main thing though. Sure, I've got 2 kilos on there. Okay, what I'm going to do is we're going to head right next to the bear cave, and I'm going to go check out one of the areas up there. And we are going to get cold, but the plan is to head down into Echo Ravine and go in the cave to warm up in there, because we'll be right by it. And I'm going to head down the side of the ravine, which is a bit scary, but we'll figure it out. And I might have to leave the cougar. Yeah, I'm going to have to come back to do that. If I want to go to Blackrock through this way... Well, I don't have to go to Blackrock through this way. It's just more convenient. Because I'm going to come back through Keeper's Pass through to Pleasant Valley anyway, because that's the way I plan on leaving. So it'd just be kind of silly to, you know, go the same way twice. Better to go a different way and then come back that way. It'd be a lot faster. Because the Keeper's Pass walk is really long. It takes longer to walk from... Am I going crazy? Did a massive rock just disappear? It's a clear day. It's a clear day. I think I want to cook that food. What I'd like to do first is see if this deer is still around. There's a chance it's not, because sometimes when deer get scared by wolves... Ah. I found the deer. Now, it might not have been fully eaten. Hello? Okay. I was going to say, it might not have been fully eaten because... Do I could go grab another one of those does. Or do I just light a fire and cook at home? I think I light a fire and cook at home. Yeah, no, let's do that. Okay, change plans, change your plans, change your plans, but that's what clear days will do. Change plans.
Oh, so cold.
No, my luck, I'll get back right as a blizzard starts, but hey. Grab some sticks. I have only got the one pot, unfortunately, but... yeah. I want to use the clear day for the free fire. And we do need to cook food here, because I don't have any food. That isn't a cured meat, and obviously that's better to take with me than to just keep chowing down on it here. Yeah, so that wolf must have caught up with the deer. I was just wondering if maybe when I slept, it like cut off the wolf from eating the deer, and therefore it would still be there, the meat. And maybe that is what happened, and that's why it's still there. But I don't know. Right. Step inside, warm up for a moment. I just want to, there we go, find the scraggly bit of meat. And then we know we're cooking up the rest of this. Although it doesn't actually matter when you're not cooking at the same time. We have to stand outside to light a fire, even though it's a clear day, because I'm indoors. I cannot do it. So we'll do that in a second. Okay. There we go. Oh, the wind just went as well. Okay, well maybe we cook some of this food and then we head out. Now, 50p question. Why have I got a fire lit out here when I could have a fire in the fireplace? There's a whole 50 pence riding on that. Hey, just joined us. Have you been to the summit yet, or still planning to go? I have been to the summit, yes. We went to the summit. I don't actually... We went to the summit pretty early. Early enough that I didn't have gloves and I got frostbite when I went to the summit. So about 360 days ago, I think, in this run. What we're doing at the moment is looting the kind of basin area of Timberwolf Mountain. I will have to go back up to the summit to make sure we looted absolutely everything, because I imagine I left stuff up there, but for now, it's the bottom bit of Timberwolf Mountain, and then on to Ash Canyon, which is the goal. How are you doing? Relightable Flare. That is a great name. Are you a TLD fan? I feel like you have to be if you've got something TLD related in your name. I'm just like, oh, that's a TLD fan. You know, flares. You love flares. Ah dear. At the moment, I'm taking advantage of the clear day, so then I didn't need to use my match, and I can get some food going. TLD fan defo. You're right, it's TLD related. Nice. There's quite a few people that go for the long dark related names. It's funny. I've had my name for yonkers years. My name is older than the long dark. Otherwise, there's a chance that it would be the long dark related. Right. Oh, did I? Yes. Okay, that's empty. That's fine. Drop off this feather as well. Don't need that with us. I hope you like my storage system. Everyone's a fan. Bung everything on the floor and then I can see where it is. Jeez, that made me jump. Thank you for the follow, Relightable Flare. Do you have a shortening of that name you like? Or are you a full name McGee? Because some people don't like their name shortened, which I appreciate. As someone who gets... Actually, no. People extend my real name out a lot, annoyingly. I know some people don't like their name shortened. Right, you say Flair? Cool. Flair's a good name. You know, it's like you've got flair, you know, you're fancy. I like it. I will eat a piece of meat, and that should give us enough space for teas if we need it. You know, to reference something completely random. It's purely that as a kid, it's based off of, I came up with this name when I was a little kid. I love lemurs. I absolutely love lemurs. And then JJ is like a nickname I have in real life. Nobody uses it. It's not a name I gave myself, but I have someone in real life who sometimes calls me that. So that's what it is. My favorite is you saying Cozzy? Kozai? What, your name, or when I'm talking about a tea cozy or something? I've noticed it started doing that. It says the meat's cold if you just cook it on the stone, which is funny. Cozzy. Cozzy? Kozai? I mean, it's... People say because differently. Like cozzy. How do you say it? I still don't know what when I'm saying cozzy. When am I saying cozzy? I call you Coz. Do I call you Cozzy? Am I calling you another pet name without even realizing? Right, let's slurp a bit of water, even though we may have teas. I think I still would like to go down into Echo Ravine. Or maybe do I go above first, and then I loop around down into Echo Ravine? No. No, that's a bad idea. I take it back. Okay, I think I see the route I'm going to do. Yeah, I see the route I'm going to do. Cool. Too hard to explain through text? Okay. Hit me up. Call me up later. It's fine. You could talk about how I say things weirdly over the phone. Have you been to the far territories like Thunder Pass and those areas? They're tough as hell. Yeah, I have been. I've been there, stupidly enough, I've been back twice. I've been there 3 times. For some bloody reason. But yes, I really dislike Thunder Pass. I think Thunder Pass is beautiful. But my god, the Timberwolf, like pushing through those Timberwolves, absolute nightmare. We went, I mean, when did we go? Like, I think we went about day 100 because I made like a deal out of, we made it to day 100. And then we went there, maybe? Oh, there we go. Yes, this is the first time because my first region was zoning contamination. So it's about day 150. Let's see. I didn't spend long in Thunder Pass. Yeah, only a few days. Look at my condition. I went down to 26%. That's how bad it was there. Oh, absolutely terrible. This one's crazy. Yeah. I wanted to go... I went back fairly recently to get the achievements done that you need to go there for. Which I did get done, which is nice. How warm are we? Oh, wow. It's only -9 at the moment. Okay. I have no idea what that is for you, Cos. I'm sorry. Can't translate it. It's a ooga booga temperature. The one that has glimmer fog. Thunder Pass does get glimmer fog as well. Forsaken Airfield gets glimmer fog. Does zoning contamination as well? I know Forsaken Airfield does. I quite liked Forsaken Airfield. I thought it was quite a fun region to go around. But yeah, they're all quite tough regions. They are. I should, if it's warm enough, I should spend time outdoors, just in case cabin fever's building up. Taking Airfield, that region's fun, but she's so tough. Amount of times died there, unreal. Yeah, I mean, it's so open, right? Like, if you get... It's like Pleasant Valley. If you get caught in a blizzard, ooh, you're in trouble. Like the other day when I got caught in Pleasant Valley in a blizzard. I nearly died. Oh dear. 400 days in. Nearly threw me a runaway. Yeah, I know. I liked walking around Forsaken Airfield the most out of all of the regions. I think Zoning Contamination was quite pretty. And actually a little bit more forgiving to traverse than the other two regions. And then Sundered Pass was just like the worst of all worlds. Right. Maybe if it's warm enough. Yeah, because if I take a torch, if it's warm enough, maybe I'll do my loop that I said about doing. Yeah, it's weird that it is more forgiving, but I think it's like the toxic pools and stuff aren't that problematic to deal with. But obviously they kind of set it up so that they're a problem to deal with. So therefore the rest of the region's a little bit kinder. I mean, obviously the wolves can be worse. I never got into a struggle with a Zoc wolf. Because they do give you infection, or whatever it's called. Toxic risk, or whatever, I can't remember. So I never had to worry about that. I mean, I could heat up another tea, couldn't I? Let's do a birch bark tea, and then I can take that and then drink that. What's your thoughts on the Long Duck 2? I've got the name. It's coming out in a few months. Early access. Super excited. Graphics look good. New engine. Yeah, no, I am very excited. Black Frost is what it's called. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to playing it with a couple of people. I'm hoping it's different enough from the Long Dark as a main thing. I should have actually left. Oh well. Okay, let's put a bit of venison on here. Keep this tea warmed up. Yeah, I just hope it's different enough from the Long Dark. I mean, the problem they're going to have, and every game has this, when they try and build a co-op game that they claim you can also play as a solo player, one of the experiences always ends up lacking, I find. So I'm just hoping, you know, that's not the case, but it probably will be the case. But, I mean, you never know. Right, we've got about half a day left, that's good. I don't need both these cans. Right, I'm going to grab that, I'm going to put this on. Perfect, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, I'm not going to... Oh, actually, I'll eat a bit of meat, don't need to eat it all. And we'll grab a torch. And hopefully the weather stays nice. This is perfect weather right now. 0 wind, clear day. And we're heading into the afternoon, so we'll be pretty warm. Yeah, with the torch, we're barely losing anything. Lovely. I think it'll be different without being too different, if that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to use the base of, you know, of the Long Dark, isn't it? And buy early access, as it's cheaper. Yeah, no, I know I will want to play it, whatever, so that is a game I do not care about getting early access, because I normally am against getting games early access, but I trust Hinterland enough that it won't be a disaster. And hey, maybe that's foolish of me, but that's what I'm going to go for anyway. Right, I think we're heading roughly this way. We have to go past the bear cave, but the bear doesn't actually go to the right of its cave if it's leaving it. So I should be alright. And we're going to go over to the peak, and then I'm going to go down into the chasm, and we're going to loop around, and I'm going to go... I don't know if I've been in the cave. I must have been in the cave, surely. There's a cave that you can take to get over to that part of the world, the region. It kind of goes under the mountain. I really don't know. Do you think they'll continue to update the OG Long Dark? Well, they said... Hello. What was I saying about the bear? I didn't think it came over this far. Let's just be careful. We do have a torch, so I can put down a fire if the bear does want to say hello. We're all right, though. Yeah, I mean, they said they're going to keep updating it with, like, kind of normal updates, but after Wintermute, we're going to get one more proper update, and then that's kind of it. There's not going to be, like, the big updates we are used to getting, which I think is fair enough. The Long Dark's in a pretty good place. I know people are not particularly happy about Wintermute, but, I mean, it's Wintermute. It's not a big deal. No offense. Yeah, no, they're definitely do fewer of them, which is fine. I do think the Long Dark, like as the game is now, is is fine. You could leave it as is, and I would still play this game years to come, if left at this point. What I am a little bit worried about is they've said they're not planning on adding the story regions, the Wintermute regions, to survival. That would be a bummer. I don't actually know if I've been up here on this run yet. I have not. Do I want to drink my tea? Yeah, we'll get more birch bark in. I wish it showed up. That I left it by the fire. Well, that's burnt. Whoopsie. Oh no, distracted brain. Oh dear. Yeah, this is one of the spots for the lantern, I think. Obviously, we've already got it, so. God damn it. Ah, fuck. What a waste. Oh, that's so silly. Right. I don't think there's anything else. I think I just want to head down. Now, can I get down here safely? Is the question. And I might be able to tell you the answer in a matter of seconds, depending on how this goes. Don't overdo it. Don't want to drop down too much at a time, because that's how you end up breaking something. Not spraining a wrist, you'll just do that anyway. But, as in doing damage to yourself. The good news is, because we saw the bear there, it should mean, hopefully, that the bear's not down here. Okay. That's very silly about the birch bark tea. God damn it. What a waste. Might as well add the story regions, right? Well, I think the argument is, why they won't, is that they're going to be quite linear areas, which is fine. I prefer that for the story mode, because it means you're not just doing massive fetch quest, which especially the episode 2 was just a massive fetch quest, which I'm not a particular fan of. I think I might grab. It's pretty cold is the problem. Oh, I can light the fire here. I think I might grab this deer. I could also heat up a tea. Oh, I'm so annoyed I left the birch tea there. That's so silly. Oh well.
Come on,
There's
little
worse things I could have left, I guess. My sanity, for one. Fetch quest, yeah. Yeah, let's do a birch bark tea. And you know what? Let's just grab 1 kilo of meat at first. Do a new release. You get in the new 007 James Bond game coming out in March. I didn't know there was a James Bond game coming out. What kind of thing is it? Is it like GoldenEye kind of thing? I'll pick up the tea this time, don't worry. The only problem with taking a moment to do this is it could mean that the bear comes down here and I get cut off. Feathers. So duck down so we're out of the wind. -1. Okay. Might as well get us over. This be GoldenEye type thing, but obviously this will be different. 007, different story, better graphics. Triceratops gave me Hitman vibes if you ever played that. I have not played that, but I have seen gameplay of that. That's cool. I don't know. I probably wouldn't buy it new, but if it's good, maybe I get it when it's on offer. I mean, James Bond is not massively my thing in general, but I'm not against it for sure. But I did play GoldenEye a while back. Yeah, it is handy waiting for the Steam sale. No pay for games full price. Yeah, there's very few games I've got full price. And there's even fewer games I've paid full price for that I've been fine with the fact that I've paid full price for them. Baldur's Gate 3. I would pay more for Baldur's Gate 3 if they asked for it. I would pay £100 for Baldur's Gate 3 if they asked me for it. What a game. Let's keep this heating up. And not forget it this time, Lima. Okay. Shouldn't have moved it. Now it's got to take 12 minutes to get ready long. There's a chance I don't need it if I can stay out of the wind. Obviously when it's snowing it's a bit colder as well, but... Right, I'll just do some water whilst we let this finish. Okay, so the trick we'll do here to make sure this water finishes at the same time as this venison is when the venison gets to 7 minutes, roughly, we take this water off, and that'll give us only a part of half a litre, and then we'll put it back on, and that way we'll get them to line up at about the same time. I can also drink a bit of water because tea's not going to fill me up that much. And I'd rather eat this bit of venison. There you go. So I'm not as smelly, but I'll carry one bit with me, I guess. I can always drop it. Feel the same with Witcher 3. See, it's funny you say that, and you might hate me for this, but I wasn't a fan of The Witcher 3. And I think that's probably a me problem, because I know a lot of people love The Witcher 3. It just didn't click with me for some reason. We pay £100 for it, would have been fine. Such an only good game. Nice. It's nice when you find a game like that just really speaks to you. But yeah, I know a lot of people do really like The Witcher series in general. As a tiny bit of meat, I'm just going to leave that here. Right. How warm is it? It's -6. Yeah, I won't have it right away, I don't think. Yeah, I'll just grab the one torch. We'll let that fire burn out. Ooh, actually out of the wind it's quite cold. See if we get jump scared by the bear here. We do not. Right, okay, we got the stuff that was in there. Now, of course, there is a cave right here. We can... Oh, I heard the bear then. Problem is I was talking. I was yapping away. No one's ever said anything like that. I know.
Somehow.
I really do assume it's a me problem. Which I am like that with games. I do accept that I can have a poor opinion of a game. Because being in this cave will actually warm us up a lot more than being by that fire. No coal in here. We could take a moment to warm up. Plan is to head next to the engine here. I think I've already looted the engine. And then we're going to go up. I might stick my head into the cave, because there could be some coal in there, actually. And then we're going to go all the way up and around, and then come back via the prepper cache. That's the plan. Oh, I forgot to drop those bandages I made. Whoops. Do I want to drink this? I would kind of prefer to save it right now. We are pretty warm. Yeah, and we've got a lot of condition. Yeah, I'm going to save it. That's one of the computers that you can get a buffer memory from. If you don't know, weirdly enough. Most of them are indoors, but it's just a random laptop. Out in a cave. Right. I think I've already gotten the container. Let's get rid of this wolf. Oh dear. No, it's funny with The Witcher 3. I mean, okay, good. It's rolling back on itself. It's got everything that I should like in a game, which is the weird part. And I gave it a go twice. I didn't just go once, you know, and go, no. Okay, cool. Something you do need to be careful with the containers, which I don't see people talk about often, is you need to be careful you don't break your hacksaw whilst you're opening one, because otherwise it gets locked forever and you can never get it. So you need to make sure you're not using a low condition hacksaw. I don't understand the logic behind that. It's less logical than some other things in this game, for sure. Oh, I had a sprain, didn't I? Got a sprained wrist. I need to be careful about that.
I can't feel my feet.
Right, this is the cave. I don't know if I looted this, and the problem is I don't know if there's going to be an easy way to tell if I did or didn't. Give us a chance to warm up at least. Is that a glitch? No, it's definitely not a glitch, because there's a specific message you get when you fail and it gets locked. It says like the lock is now broken or something. It's odd. I mean, hey, it's not the weirdest thing that can happen, at least. Okay, nice. It's a bit of coal. I don't care to come out of the other side of this cave. I think that goes back the way we came. This would take us out near the cougar that's up here, the second cougar. So I don't care for that, but I wouldn't mind grabbing some coal in here, and I guess I can check if there's any other loot. This dice feature. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be like a, oh no, I'm missing out on loads of great loot now, as kind of like a little punishment. I don't want to spend too long in here, because we need to make sure we make good use of the day. I very rarely come into this cave. I guess moment of truth. I have not been in here.
Well, this stuff will come in
Antibiotics. I haven't seen a box of antibiotics in yonkers. That's crazy. Hoodies, they lose barely any condition. Oh, wow. So much stuff. Lovely. Well, that means I definitely didn't come through here then. Okay, it does go on further, but I hate that it organises the wrong way around now. Stop trying to make me use the higher condition torches. I don't want to. Cool. Yeah, I'm not going to go all the way up there, because I doubt there is anything up there, and we'll just head back with what we've got right now. Just out of curiosity, what I didn't click with, which 3, anything specific? Not really, no. And this is the problem, is I couldn't like be like, oh yeah. I wasn't really getting engaged, I guess is just the general thing. I didn't really care for any of the characters that were introduced. Like the combat wasn't like particularly engaging for me. I think it's this way. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. And this thing, I hate to say it because I know lots of people love that game, and I'm not saying it to be different because I know some people do that with games. Oh wow, that's much shorter. But no, it just didn't call to me. Okay. I don't want to ditch the food. I'd rather carry it with me for now. I tell you what I will ditch, just so I've got a bit of weight, is this bit of cedarwood, because who gives a monkeys about cedarwood? Yeah, except for punishment thing. Yeah, the hacksaw thing. No, it's very odd. It's very odd. I agree. And because it's... The thing is, it's a bit too harsh of a punishment because of how illogical it really is. Like, why would hacksawing... Why would your hacksaw breaking mean that you then can't get in? Like, is the idea that the saw gets, like, stuck in it or something? I don't know. I'm not even sure what you're technically sawing as well when you are sawing the boxes. Right, we've got another deer here. Is it worth stopping to grab that one? Nah, let's leave it. It's worth keeping in mind, and I think this didn't used to be the case, but now, as long as you don't interact with a carcass that already exists in the world, this isn't carcasses of animals that get killed, ones that just already exist, as long as you don't touch them, they won't deteriorate. That'll stay there forever. So you could just access that at some point and get the pelt, the guts, and the meat. Obviously they don't have a huge amount of meat, but yeah. So don't touch a... Hello? Don't touch... oh, that's a start on tomorrow for Bax Fish River. What? I haven't even come through here. Yeah, so don't touch carcasses unless you're going to harvest them. Right. Oh, damn.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
The rare 100% torch. Okay. I wish I hadn't brought so much stuff with me now. Finding so much out here. Okay. Not that way. That way is a rope climb that's not set up.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Don't use the 100% one. That's special. I never use 100% ones. Actually, I think I maybe did use one this run, and I regret it. Because I never make torches, so they're special to me, the 100% ones. I tried to convince work managers to buy us pizza for lunch. As Xmas is approaching, but they're so stingy. That's managers for you. I don't think I've ever met a non-stingy manager. No offense, managers. Yeah, it'd be, you know, a nice little treat once a year around Christmas. It's what you need. Gives you a bit of energy, a bit of avavum. Take away the monotony of work. That's quite a hidden rosehip bush. Are there any more up here? I heard a ptarmigan. I think this is what this right here. I think specifically right here is. Oh, there goes a ptarmigan. Is one of the spawn points on Loper, or at least it's round here. Unless it's moved. I think it used to be here. I have a distinct memory of spawning like on this kind of ledge. They make so much money. It's like £100 a piece. Ain't going to affect your pockets. No. Well, that's being stingy for you. You want to save every last little bit of money, don't you? Right. We've got this. Old man's beard. And then we've got stuff up on that hill, which is also where the cache is. Did I? Oh, I've still got the meat on me. Do I want to maybe eat that and then drop it so we're not attracting attention? Maybe. I guess I could drop it by the bunker. I don't know if we left anything in the bunker. Right, this has been a much better day for looting. Get another massive chunk of Timberwolf Mountain done and out of the way. I'll upload the map that I do, because I did that with Pleasant Valley just to show where we'd looted on the Discord server. Which, if you don't know, we've got a Discord server. I think if you do !Discord? Dickcord? Yeah, if you do Dickcord, it'll take you to the Discord server where it's just all dicks, to be honest. No, I think if you do !Discord, I think. I hate to make you look like fools, but that takes you to the Discord server where I post a little bit of stuff about I see you laughing, cause I knew you of all people would find it amusing that I said Dickcord. Oh my god. Thanks nothing. Appreciate that. I did think for a moment, because I smell, so I thought... I did think. Yeah, we have a Discord server where you can chat about the game if you want. You can chat about stream. You can chat shit about your friends. Your husbands. Whatever you want. There we go, there's the bunker. I call them bunkers, but they call them caches. Does anyone else? I always call these bunkers. The only ones that get called bunkers are the Signal Void ones. I mean, these are part of Signal Void as well, but... I doubt we've left anything here. And I think this was one with a bed. It is one with a bed. Lovely jubbly. Not that I need it right now. Do I want to leave anything here? Yes. I'm going to leave a little bit of food. And when I say a little bit, I do mean a little bit. And I'm going to leave a little bit of water. And... damaged pry bar? I don't really want to lug it with me, that's the thing. There's books. Yeah, that's fine. I call that a bunker. Yeah. I mean, it is a bunker, right? I mean, what is a bunker versus a cache? Oh, clear day. No, it's not. Get you baited. Yeah, what is a cache versus a bunker? I mean, a cache is specifically, it's got stuff in it, which is funny, because on Interloper, they don't have stuff in them. But on the other difficulties, you do get stuff in them. I think I've got 2 sprained wrists now, which is lovely. Good day. Oh, I've got 2 sprained wrists. Oh my god, okay. Just, you know, keeping you guys on your toes. I've got 2 sprained wrists. I said earlier, didn't I? Don't forget. I've got a sprained wrist. And I just got another one. I do forget, because obviously with the sprained ankles, you visually see that when you start hobbling around. Yeah, that was a close one. That you summoned that wolf. Nothing. Only reason why I mentioned is because Wicked movie trailer I saw. Why the heck is Ariana Grande gone so skinny? I mean, I don't know. She's living her life, I guess. I was hoping the wolf to successfully attack you there. That is evil. How dare. How dare. Damn, I haven't had a 3 mushroom stump in a while. I used my powers for evil. You did. Right, there is a cave here as well. Somewhere. It's a bit further along. Oh, there's some... Okay, I'll grab that lichen when we come back. Because there's some mushrooms outside of it. Isn't me every bunker I thought... There we go. Is it me or every bunker I find on the maps are abandoned? Or have no loot? It depends on what difficulty you're on. What difficulty are you playing? Because there's a couple things going on with the bunkers. When you've got the DLC, and then if you don't have the DLC, there are some other bunkers. There's a whole thing to work out what's going on with them. Usually stalker difficulty. So if you're talking about the Signal Void bunkers, only 3 of those will actually have like proper loot in them. Out of the... Is it 7? Can anyone remember? Is it 7 Signal Void bunkers? 9? Something like that. But then you'll also get extra bunkers, which I don't know if they spawn on Stalker, in Mystery Lake and Pleasant Valley. Which are like extra bonus bunkers that are caches. You know, 5 bunkers with loot. Yeah, so you'll have 3 of them will have stuff in. But only 3 of them, and they'll have there's stuff to do with the Signal Void Tails. If you do the DLC mission stuff. Right, I think now we walk back to Mountaineer's Hut. And obviously pick up a couple bits on the way back. We are quite heavy. But it definitely could be worse, because we're still warm, which is nice. And I've still got lots of condition as well. And then we've kind of done, like, the bottom half of Timberwolf Mountain. Once I've done these little bits. Which, oh my god, you really need to stop, you know? You're stressing me out. Don't run the way I'm going. Good, run back. That's a good doggy. I'm too short. Story of my life. What you guys don't know is I'm actually 3 inches tall. Hello? I can't reach! Hello? What? Wait, can you actually not reach this one? Oh! No, obviously I have to grab the air. Oh, another deer. Or are you a ravaged one? Not ravaged. What are they called? The cougar deer? I can't remember. I'm used to the old system how bunkers used to work way before DLC came out. Yeah, exactly. They changed things up when the DLC came out. But yeah, if you go around to any of those regions, you will find that 3 of those bunkers that you find will have stuff in them. And they'll have a good amount of stuff in them as well. Shit, I should have done my torch. Dun-dun, dun-dun. I've only got 1 torch left, and I do need to keep them, or I'm going to have to fix up my wrist. Don't want to use the 100% torch, though. Right. Oh, we got the moose over here. Now, do we actually have the moose over here? And if we do I hunt the moose? Could. I could quarter it. This might be a good time to quarter. But then again, I have no idea what I'm doing with quartering. That's another thing. I don't know if that makes me a bad interloper player, is because I never I never quarter. Well, I'm off to bed. Appreciate the stream. I'll pop in another time. Thank you very much, Flair. I appreciate that. I hope you have a good sleep. And I appreciate the follow as well. Right. I spy, with my little eye, a moose. How does that work, then? Because the moose has got to be pretty much on top of the cougar, doesn't it? We're going to go around the corner and we're going to see the moose riding the cougar. Actually, no. Probably the cougar riding the moose. Then I know we're really in trouble. Because they're pretty much overlapping spots. And you can get the bear here as well. And you can have Timberwolves right nearby. This is animal hotspot. It's almost like this is a well-trodden path for players, and Hinterland want you to get in trouble. Well, I don't see a moose. Give me a moment. Oh, God, I need to stretch my arm. I don't know why. It's in a weird thing. Weird position. I need to check the map. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to really get any of this stuff without killing the cougar. Hee-haw. I meant to type yee-haw. Hee-haw. Is that another nickname you've given me? You really need to stop, Cos. People are going to start talking. Fucking hell. Alright, yeah, I'm not coming over, don't worry. Right, that's going to be annoying. Can you get birch bark around here? There are birch trees here. Oh, there you go. You can. That would be lovely to restock some birch bark. I would love to get this cougar right now. I mean, it's ideal condition. Well, not ideal conditions. It's pretty good conditions to hunt it in. But if I do, then it's going to mean we can't get to Black Rock. And I will just have to come back here and loot this at some point and kill this cougar, which is fine. We can do that. Alright, so it does mean we've not looted this tiny corner of Timberwolf Mountain, but oh well. I watched a stream and get cornered by a bear, a wolf, and a cougar. That sounds horrible. Surely the wolf got scared of the bear, no? Speaking of. Someone's ears are burning over there. Right, I am going to let this torch die out. Yeah, I don't think we've got any food we need to cook. So, I'd rather save the 100%. Oh, I haven't got... I can see some old man's beard I haven't got up there. Nice, we'll grab that. This flame has served us well. It's like the Olympic torch. Farewell. Right. So we'll carry the flare gun out now. Or I could carry a flare out. It's probably a better idea. You can't hit fire the flare gun, can you? I just thought. I don't want to accidentally... Oh, great. I'm going to accidentally light up something if I do this. Oh, dear. I don't even know where this is on the map. Oh, I see where this is on the map. Okay. Get out the bloody flare. There we go. Right, that was a successful day of looting. We got a lot done there. Been to a cave we hadn't been to before. Found some extra loot. Even found a pry bar, which I've not got much use for. I mean, you can use pry bars for fishing. That's really their only use. Once you've opened all the containers up, obviously. But you have to keep in mind you can't repair them. So it's a good idea to keep one pry bar in your world at a pretty good condition, because you might need it if they introduce new regions. You've got lockers you want to open up. Nice. As I say, that's a massive part of Timberwolf Mountain done now. I will be able to mark that off. I think we've probably done over half now. I would say. Now, the other half, roughly, depending on what it is, the other half might take longer because it's just more to walk around, but it'll be easier. I won't need to just constantly look at a map. It's kind of just following the trail up the mountain and around, which is nice.
kind of sad.
Ah, home sweet home.
Older soon.
Lovely doubly. Lovely doubly? Lovely jubbly. What the fuck's lovely doubly? Right, look at all these rose hips. Damn. How's it going? It's going good, thank you, Nemesis. How are you doing? We've just been looting Timberwolf Mountain. We've looted basically as far as you see where the light touches. Just nowhere because it's the long dark. We've looted like the entire bottom bit of Timberwolf Mountain. And that's part of our general goal at the moment. We're looting the entire world for absolutely everything. Which is kind of a waste of time, but it's something to do. How are you doing? It's nice to see you. I guess I'll hold on to this. Got even more coal. Got plenty of coal here now. Can leave behind this extra pry bar we found. 100% torch. I mean, I could take that with me. We'll save on weight using that. Even more random snacks. I actually used a heat pack for the first time the other day. I think it gave me like +5 degrees, but it takes a little while to start up, so you kind of want to use it a bit earlier. I feel like they're hard to use heat packs. It's kind of like carrying around a torch with you. Oh yeah, we got this hoodie. Probably should break that down, but clothes are fine. I am a little bit anxious. Maybe in Blackrock we can fix things up. Thank you for the hydrate. And I appreciate you lurking, Nemesis. Nice to see you. I hope you're having a good day. I mean, this is kind of trash book pile because we can't even read them. I mean, I can, but I won't get anything. Not that I get anything off of these, but at least then I can be like, oh, I learned how to shoot guns well from a book. Which is quite funny. Goose books. Is this Goose books as well? Goose books. Circa 1987, 1981, 1987. Can't read those ones, fuck it. Right. Is that everything? Drop off a couple. I nearly said tack kales then, but I didn't, and I didn't make myself look like an idiot. Oh, wait a second. Right, I think we'll need more water. Oh, I need to drop off some bandages. Oh, we need to restock torches as well. Very rare I actually have to restock torches. Let's actually grab a load of these and then I'll take the better ones with me. Okay. Because when else am I going to use them realistically? Let's go with that. And we've still got a good amount of cured meat. I mean, I might find I need to hunt a little bit more as I head to places. Especially because I won't have left food in a lot of places. Take a bit more water. So I think we can head to Ash Canyon tomorrow. We've done pretty much all we can do in Timberwolf Mountain for now without having to deal with cougars, because we've still got this cougar up here, so I can't go do that section, and plus we can do that section when we head to Blackrock anyway, so I'm not too fussed about that. That we haven't done that plateau bit up there, but that we can also do that at the same time, but we've done a massive chunk of the map now. Because a lot of the other bits of the map are linear, as I say. The only bits that aren't linear, really, are is the bit by Blackrock. That's a bit more open. But when we come out of Ash Canyon, which will come out through the cave, I think, we can just do all that bit up there, and then we can head round through to the summit. Yeah, I think that's a plan. I want to make sure I'm not carrying anything on me at all. Yeah, I'm going to go naked. No. I want to make sure I'm not carrying anything on me that I can just get in Ash Canyon And therefore, I think I might leave behind the stuff for teas, and I can just make teas as we go. Apart from birch bark, because that's a bit more valuable to me. Yeah, same with the coal. There's no way I need this much coal in Ash Canyon. I will find a bit of coal there. So I can leave some of it behind. Because otherwise we go there and then I'll have to drop it as we come back, and then it's further away. It's better to drop it here in a more central place that we can come back to. Alright. So, what, we've been going for just over 2 hours. I wonder. Oh, let me get the Ash Canyon map up on my tablet as well. Mystery Lake, Muskeg. You know it's Ash Canyon because, yeah, it's got a lot of random colours on it. I mean, realistically, we could go to Ash Canyon and wrap up stream by getting to Anglers, because obviously that's a safe place to stop. There's a good chance we've got Timberwolves there. It just depends on whether or not I do... what order I do. Oh yeah, where is the cougar? Let me have a quick look on the map. That's cougar number 2. Ah. Cougar number 1's in a terrible place. Oh my god. Cougar number 1 is where the moose used to spawn, and now a moose doesn't spawn there, but cougar number 1 does. What a horrible place to put it. It literally spawns at the bottom of the rope climb section when you leave the gold mine. So I would have to kill it to get past it. Which then means, obviously, cougar number 2 spawns in. Which would be fine. Cougar number 2 is not in a problematic place. However, would cougar number 3 be a problem? Potentially. Yes. Cougar number 2 I can definitely get around. Oh, that's really awkward, actually. Sorry, I'm just chatting away to myself, looking at the map, deliberating. Oh, this is going to be horrible. I mean, I guess I could just deliberately avoid... We're seeing another cougar trifecta. I would not risk it on my Loper run. Given that this run is what I hope to get to 1,000 days to, I'm gonna try and play it as safe as possible. Oh dear. But then again, I mean, what do I do? If you don't know where they spawn, I'll try and give you a bit of a frame of reference. So cougar number 1, as I say, is at the bottom of the rope climbs when you leave the gold mine. You know the way that everybody goes when they leave the gold mine. Nobody goes out through the mining camp because it's a terrible idea. So yeah. I could head back on myself. I could go up through the gold mine and then head back on myself, I guess. Not go through the mining camp, go through the higher point. That's such an arse, but maybe that's what I have to do. It then would mean I could go like to the high meadow, etc. Oh, Ash Canyon is so awkward to loot. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how we're going to do this. Oh, I'm cheating. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I did want to do that. I want to take the 64% pry bar with me. Because if I leave that behind, it's not as big a deal. Oh, what? The rabbit burnt as well? Oh my god, what a waste. Oh, what a waste. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm a dum-dum. Right, I mean, I guess the first question... I know I'm going to Ash Canyon anyway, in general, so I don't need to worry about how I necessarily loot it. I'm just worried that it's going to take too long to loot all of it before I can wrap up stream. The initial area. I mean, do you know what? We'll go to sleep and we'll see what the day's doing. If I can leave like straight away, then I don't mind doing it. But if we've got to hang about, then we might once again, wrap up stream a little bit early. And I know they're short streams, but what are you going to do about it, huh? You going to come for me? I don't think so. You have to catch me first. Ugh, please organise the other way around. Nobody wants to use the highest thing. I'm coming for you. Oh, okay. I'm actually scared. And I'm quick. Oh, no. Oh, I just have this terrifying image of you sprinting down the street. Just because given it's dark outside now, just see your figure sprinting down the street towards me whilst I'm on my computer. The last things I saw before disaster. Yeah, we'll see how we do in the morning. If we've got like a nice clear day, not any wind, then I'll just head to Ash Canyon probably, because I can light a fire then. And have teas, etc. Because we have got quite a bit we've got to loot before we get to Angler's Den. Because it is quite the walk. And it's the only place we can stop. You cannot stop anywhere else on the way to Angler's Den. Unless I put the... Oh, I wonder if I put the rope up to the house that's on the cliff. Tom Cruise running. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Is he known for running around? I have it as the... If you've ever watched the movie Get Out, there's a scene with the gardener, the groundskeeper, running. That's how I imagine it. Just you with a very intense look on your face. I can imagine you could have quite a severe look on your face. He's got one of the best action running. Oh, does he? Fair enough. I don't stare at Tom Cruise that much. I think that might be a you thing, cause. Get Out one is epic. Yeah. No, that's an intense run. That. I wonder what I should do with this rope. I should probably set it up. The top rope climb up there so I can get up where that cougar is at the moment. Climb up there. I'm scared too now. Oh, sorry. Look, I've got a bunk bed here. You can, I mean, you can't see. Oh, look, there you go. Night vision. I've got a bunk bed here. You can take the top bunk. It's all right. I will leave the door open though to let in a nice breeze. So just be careful about that. Right. Let's. I guess we'll sleep 9 hours. I think we'll be getting up a bit early is the problem, but. Not much I can do. I mean, I'll say I'll sleep 10. I'll sleep a bit over 9. Oh, we got a blizzard. Did I freeze to death in the night? I did not. Isn't that nice? Okay. Is this all cooked? Yes. Okay, so it's just the rabbit that's not.
I would drink almost anything about now.
Just want to make sure... if any of these are little bits, that I eat them first. Is that clear day? I think it might be, you know. Isn't that fucking beautiful? Look at that sky. Oh, I love this game. It's so pretty. Still want to check those books. It might not be a clear day. It is a clear day. Okay. Well, the game clearly wants me to keep playing, so I guess I will. I said if it was a clear day, we would.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Let's actually do a couple teas. Yeah, let's do that. Grab a bit more water. What's going on with the flat? Hello? What in the... Don't like that. I hate flashing in games. Makes me feel ill. Stop it. It's like the flashes you get outside of Quonset Garage now. TLD deities have spoken, yeah. I'll stick these in my thermos. Actually, do I have any more prepared? That would be handy. Yes, I do. Yeah, I think I'll do another one. And not forget them this time. Right? Smile. Can you? Thank you. Move the fat away before I accidentally eat the fat. Oh, will you go down? Behave. Right. Lovely. Fantastic. Oh, dear. I probably, once again, shouldn't have drunk as much as I did. How's the wind? Wind is quite high, but it is in a favourable direction at the moment. Right, I guess I'll just do a bit more water on here. Do a bit of tea manoeuvring, so we keep these all warm but not burning, because I know what I'm like. Well, this one's glitched out. When it does glitch out like that, you can just leave it there forever and it'll keep warm. But I don't want to abuse that. I don't mind abusing some things in this game, but I don't want to abuse that. Okay. Now, do we have everything we need is the other question. Is there anything else I want to take? I don't think so. I'm going to take one more bit of coal, just in case. And then when we need one bit of coal, I'll be like, see, clutch. Oh, this one's glitched out as well. Okay, and obviously we'll take our pot with us. Let's drop this bit of water. I'm about to pick up some more anyway. Maybe I'll grab an extra torch or two. Because those I can just get back, so it's not big of a deal. Alright, and then boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Stick these in here. Lovely. Okay, grab a torch. Fantastic, let's go. So we're going to head to... I can't look at the map, but it doesn't matter, I know where I'm going. We're going to head to Echo Ravine, go down into it, and head to Ash Canyon through that way. And the plan will be to go to Angler's Den, because that'll be a nice spot to save. Ideally, I can find something to hunt around there, because you normally get deer spawns right in front of it. And then that would set up some food for whilst we're in Ash Canyon. Yeah. Ash Canyon is one of the regions I was dreading most. Because say what you will about Pleasant Valley, in terms of it's really big, and there's just loot everywhere. Loot everywhere. There's, you know, plants and whatever everywhere. So it can take you a long time to get them all. But at least it's kind of just flat and open and you can just get where you need to be. Ash Canyon's the same kind of deal, but it's not flat and open. You have to climb up ropes every now and then. You've got to, you know, follow little paths. You run into a lot of wolves if you don't take precise paths, and even then you can't avoid all the wolves in Ash Canyon. Whereas Pleasant Valley, you can normally see wolves coming. The plan is there's no plan. There is actually a plan. Do you know what? I do think planning is very good in this game. And you can set yourself up for failure if you don't have some sort of a plan. Right. We'll see what the bear's doing. Oh, the wind just died down. Oh, lovely and warm. It's nice. Cougar's moaning away. Now we may find the bear. Oh, great, the bear's there. The problem you can have is if you go down here. Oh, there's rose hips here. Oh, I'll grab these, I guess. Or should I? Well, I want to grab them at some point. Better grab them now. The problem you can have is if you head down into Echo Ravine, is you can have the bear to your right or left when you get down there. And obviously if you want to go right, it's just in your way. But we don't have to deal with it right now. The last time I left Ash Canyon and I came back through Echo Ravine, we had the bear in the way and I had to sit and wait for it to move. I lit a fire and just the bear was freaking out next to it. It was a whole palaver. And look how lovely and warm we are. A clear day with no wind in the morning still can be quite warm if you got warming up bonus and a torch. We are max condition, so even if we do get cold, we should be fine. And obviously, got some hot teas as well. This is the beauty of doing this: is I can obviously collect these plants as we go and turn them into teas. The fire was right over here, I think. Was it one there? Oh, maybe it wasn't. Unless that was on a different run. I mean, I have a one there, so maybe that was it. Maybe I just tried to hide in that corner. We could also have a moose spawn right at the entrance to Ash Canyon, and if it is there, I very much would hunt that right now, because it would set up a massive amount of food for us whilst we're here. We could take a chunk of it with us and just leave it round the map as we go for us to get when we come back through. More rose hips. Okay. It's one of the weird transitions that looks like you're about to go into a cave, but you don't. Go into a little crevasse. But enough about my ex. Great. Good one, Lima. Okay. We'll have a look-see-loo to see if the moose is here, as I say. Oh, anything fun in here? No. I probably won't eat a tea at this point, so actually I don't mind eating some of this meat. Thank you, past me. I appreciate the thought. I love that emote, that's so good. What are these... Hello? What are those crows flying around? What? There's nothing there. They've lost it. They've gone mad. Right, normally I'd go down straight away over there, but I need to grab the cattails and stuff that spawn down here. Rose hips. Moose? Question mark? Damn, no moose. That's fine. I'm not sure how safe this moose would be to hunt anyway. I mean, we could use a fire, I guess. Right. We've got a long line of stuff to loot along here. It's mainly cattails, but... Well, I say that, I haven't picked up a single cattail yet. In fact, I've picked up everything but a cattail. Once we get out onto the ice. It's nice to be back in Ash Canyon. I love Ash Canyon. I think it's beautiful. I like how it plays. When you do the gold mine rush, as it were, to get to the backpack, I think that's quite fun. Looting the whole region, though, I might go right off it. But we'll see. I also find Ash Canyon to be a better region for weather as well, generally. Look how much there is here. Given we haven't got the moose, I will drink another tea in a moment. Because I won't be lighting a fire. I mean, I can light a fire, but I won't. It's nice to keep the torch going, even if you're not planning, obviously, to use it. And even though I'm not necessarily going up against wolves right now, obviously it's good to have it just in case you do have to go up against them in a bit. But it's given me plus 3 degrees of warmth, which is quite a lot. You know, that's better than cold fusion. And if you're someone who takes cold fusion, which I do recommend you do, then it's kind of like having that as well. Gosh, I've barely been able to move. Look how much stuff there is in Ash Canyon. I'm going to run out of pocket space. I've barely been able to move more than a couple of steps before I have to loot something. Gonna be so many cattails. I mean, we could also eat cattails as we go. I don't need to keep all of the cattails. Oh, wind's picking up. That might be a problem. Right, have a look-see-loo. Hello. I've just seen something. Now, boys and girls and non-binaries, did you just see what I saw? It's just through those trees. Give me some of the cattails. Nuh-uh.
Starting to feel numb.
Now, what would end this run here is if I got stomped. Because I don't have anywhere safe to rest up. Right, I'm going to drink one of these teas right now, even though I've got this fire. Just so I can hunt this guy safely. And I'm going to put out the fire. I don't know if moose get scared by you dropping a torch or not. I haven't really got anywhere. Moose are scared of fire, right? Right? Cool. Okay, we wasted coal. That's fine. Give me a slightly better torch. Just a slightly better one. Just a slightly better one. Just a slightly better one. Cool. Thanks. Ah, lovely. Great. Cool. And whoa! What the fuck is going on here? Okay, it thinks the moose... That's hilarious. It thinks the moose carcass is not actually quite where it is. That's so funny. Oh dear. Nice, that was a pretty good hunt. It kind of just stood there after it got shot, which I'll take.
Come on, little fire.
Right, I'll just use one bit of coal. Grab me arrows back. Hopefully this fire is protected. And obviously, the problem I've got is I've only got one pot, but we'll have to make do. It's not particularly large moose. Yes, it's definitely glitching out. Actually, is this a normal place you harvest a moose from? I guess it is. I do remember staring into the whites of their eyes whilst I harvest them. Okay. Get another kilo. Yeah, it just took a while for it to spawn in, or maybe it was just really tucked back when I had a look. But it's a good thing I saw it rather than just walking out in front of it, because I would have shit myself. Alright. Lovely. Fresh moose meat looks so good. Doesn't it look tasty? Very red. Right, 36 minutes. Got the We'll do 9 kilos. Obviously, I don't care that much about the hide. I mean, it still would be worth grabbing. Because you do have to keep in mind, moose don't show up that often. But obviously, the moose hide satchel uses cured leather. So you don't need it to repair the moose hide satchel. If you've got the moose cloak, then yeah, you do want them. But who the hell uses the moose cloak? I would love to know. It sure as heck ain't me. Ditch the animal fat over there. We might have some Timberwolves show up if we smell a bit too much. Right, this is going to be a lot of meat, and I'm going to struggle to transport it. But what we can do, 26 minutes, cool. What we can do is, you know what? Actually, let's grab the hide. Is probably a good idea to grab. We've got 26 minutes on one. What we can do is cart meat to and from around the map. Because we're not in any sort of rush, I can just take the time to do something like that. That's absolutely alright. Why am I so heavy? Jeez, okay. 25 minutes. Cool. Yeah, see, I don't know when is the right time to quarter. I think you should only quarter if you'll buy somewhere where you can harvest the meat and you don't need a fire or something. I think that's the only time it makes sense. But I don't know. 19 minutes. It's if you can get the stuff into somewhere warm, and therefore you don't need to have a fire lit. Because it takes time to quarter. So you can't necessarily do it when you're freezing to death. You know, a bit dangerous. Because I think maybe it takes like 2 hours to quarter the big stuff. 38 minutes. Nearly there. We might have to put some more coal on, is the only problem. I could try and collect some sticks from around here. Don't put the animal fat on the fire. We got any sticks here? Problem is I don't know if sticks spawn around the dead trees, the burnt trees. I'm not making it to Angler's Den anytime soon, am I? Just thought. Alright. Obviously the guts I don't care too much about. Let's have a look. Are there? No, there's not, which means I'm going to have to use coal, which is fine. We can do that. Now that I've caught a moose, you're more than welcome to some of these cattails, cos I don't need them. I'm going to feast on moose for the next couple of weeks. And I wonder how long that moose would last me. Because it was like 38 kilos of meat. Each moose steak is 1100 calories when cooked, level 5 cooking. Eat about, I mean, depends what you're doing, but we are walking around a lot, so probably about 4,000 calories a day. So say we needed 4 moose steaks a day. Oh, look, there's sticks right here. Fantastic. We needed 4 moose steaks a day. that would be just under 10 days. I think this one moose, if we just exclusively ate that, would last us 10 days. Well, there's sticks out here as well.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Lovely, jubbly. Sweet velvet here I come. Yeah, I mean, I've got plenty for you. You should head to Ash Canyon. There's so many. That fire's still going. I forgot about this fire. Well, what we can do is... oh, there's not enough on it. Okay, we can grab the torches from this. Yeah, that was a waste of coal, but I didn't know I was going to just... I needed to have a fire lit. What I really should have done is seen if I could get the moose first and then worry about putting coal on it. Especially putting 2 bits on was a waste. I'm an idiot. What can I say? Right, can massively extend this fire out. Let's get the last couple bits of meat off of this guy. As I said, I don't think I care about the guts. We'll just let them rot. Okay. Drop this moose meat here because what I need to do is find the scraggly bit of moose meat and just put that to the side because I'm going to be thinking about how long they're taking relative to each other. As I say, it matters less when you're not cooking with 2 pots or cooking without any pots. Especially since we're done harvesting. Doesn't really matter. We're just going to sit by this fire and keep cooking. Because we might as well cook here. There's no 6 burner we can use. So, just cook out here whilst we've got the fire going. Nice and warm. Yeah, I don't even want to grab the gut. Like, I could grab the guts by hand, for instance, but I'd rather not use up the calories. Okay. Let's start organising this. Make our life a bit easier. Lovely jubbly. Let's get all the animal fat from out of here. So I'm not accidentally picking it up. You just get so much animal fat. I mean, it's... I don't know. Do you think it would be worth them nerfing it? Nerfing how much animal fat you get? Just feels like you get more than you'd ever actually use. So I end up just leaving it around the world and it just sits there rotting. I would like to get more sticks, if I can. Which it does look like I can. Just a couple more. And we may end up having to do coal. I mean, we don't have to cook all of this moose meat right now. The more we cook, the less we'll smell. But given we'll be carrying back so much anyway, we're going to be pretty smelly. We might even have a pot here. Actually, do you know what? Let's have a quick look at our notes. Because that's something I kind of forgot about. Oh, we can... Let's make a note of Timberwolf Mountain. We started it. South side, except cougar area, and slightly raised plateau. Plateau? Plateau. Not done. And then have I left anything in Ash Canyon? Hammer, saplings and pan. There's a pan in Anglers. So we could go up there and that way we'd be able to cook slightly faster. Cool. There's a hammer as well. Not really any reason to keep a hammer here, so if I can take that back I'd love to, but we're already quite encumbered. Alright, let's get a few more sticks out of these torches. It's something you can do with your fires. If you know you don't need the full duration of the fire, just grab sticks off of it, even if you're just going to ditch them, because maybe you want to use... grab torches off it, because maybe you can use the sticks later, which is exactly what happened here. I mean, I was doing it because I wanted a slightly longer-lasting torch, just in case, but... right, let's get these out. Right, all this cured meat we brought now is a waste. Unfortunately, I can't leave it at the entrance because I don't think we're going to be coming back this way. Which is a shame. Right, so let's have a look about crafting any of these. I think Reishi... I forget. Right, Reishi is lighter when it's crafted, so I'll craft them. Rose hips, I think, get heavier. This is 24. No, rose hips get lighter as well. So maybe I should do those. Not the old man's beard. Yeah, okay. We don't want to keep the fire duration too long in case the wind suddenly picks up, and then obviously we'd lose all of our fire. We are in a pretty protected spot here. We'd be protected probably from that way. From that way, protected from the moose direction roughly. So if the wind comes specifically from this direction, we're in trouble. Right, okay, 30 minutes. Let's do both of these. Lovely. $23. Yeah, I guess we'll do the rose hips, or at least a couple of them. Oh, wind's picking up. You know when I said it had to specifically come from that direction? Do you remember when I said that? Apparently I'm in wind protection here. Not sure how. Maybe that means my fire is as well. God, got so much moose meat. That's a decent sized moose. I think moose maybe go up to 40 kilos, so it was nearly max weight.
I wonder if I can drop any of this here.
Right. We'll eat this bit. Okay, I'm not going to say anything about the fire and this wind. I'm just going to keep on sitting here and just hope for the best. Let's do another rose hip. Can always cancel if we see this fire suddenly starts getting blown out. Oh, there we go. Okay. Brain, what do? I cut some of this meat up. I mean, do I try and warm a tea up? I think I try and warm a tea up and then we head out. 6 minutes, yeah, okay. We might be able to maintain this fire. Depends what the wind's doing. Alright, I might actually leave just a tad water here, because I think we'll be coming back here. Yeah. Let's see, can I maintain this fire? Well, a little bit at least. If I can get these bits of moose meat done, then we can abandon the fire, and then obviously we'll just have to come back and grab all of this meat. As I say though, it means we can take it all the way up to Anglers and then cook it with a pan. Oh, we've got such a long way to go. I regret bringing all this cured meat with me, but if I didn't, then this moose wasn't here, right? That's how it works. So. I mean, we might get lucky and the wind changes direction. I cannot believe I said, oh, it needs to specifically come. Like, it's not even that big of an area. It had to come from kind of like here to here. So what, like a 50-degree area? 60-degree area? Of course it's coming from there. Because I'm in wind chill protection here, so... Which, I'm not quite sure how that works. It didn't actually blow out the fire during that. The way it works is wind isn't always a constant speed. It will dip down and go up. And sometimes if it's kind of in between too strong of a wind and not, you can just keep a fire going. You just need to keep putting sticks on it. And then it'll kind of blow it out every now and then. Unfortunately, we did lose a lot of fuel because of the wind, but... This tea's not making any noise. Yeah, we'll see if the wind changes direction. I mean, I can't stick around here too long because actually it's going to get dark, isn't it? Okay, yeah. I'd like to get these 2 bits done at least. Try to get this a little bit done. Yeah, 7 minutes. Might as well. Yeah, it feels like the wind has died down a bit now. Yeah, see, just picking up 1 bit of meat, I'm already encumbered. I don't know what's weighing me down so much. I didn't realise how heavy the moose hide was. Huh. Now, I may be about to perform some sort of sacrilege. The wind's gone. Do I keep going? I think I'm going to drop the moose hide. It will get ruined out here, but I think I'd rather just carry the meat, and I don't really care about the moose hide. I won't ever use it. I think I need to go, actually. Yeah, I think I need to get moving. Okay, what I can do... Yeah, no, I'm going to take my pot. What I can do is leave 2 bits cooking. They might need a little bit more. I can leave 2 bits cooking, and obviously we'll come back. They shouldn't burn, they're big bits. Yeah.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, and as I say, we can drop off some bits of meat as we go. Actually, let's drink. And also eat a little bit, just so we're maxed out. Oh, don't want to take that with me. Cool. Yeah, I'm hoping those won't burn. They really shouldn't, given it's not really going to get colder. It's pretty warm. Now, obviously, I can't loot all of the stuff that's along here if I'm weighed down. Which is a problem. But I do need to wrap up stream, so I can't just spend ages wandering about. Maybe I do leave stuff here. Okay, yeah, I could leave stuff here to retrieve. Because it's not that hard to get from Timberwolf Mountain to Ash Canyon to retrieve stuff. Right, do we have the Timberwolves here? Yes. Yeah, hi guys. Do I have the rope climb? I do have the rope climb. Ow. Ow. Kind of hoping they'd take a little while to figure that out. We do have the rope climb, so I could head up there, and then we could sleep it up there instead. I prefer the sound of that, to be honest. Yeah, because I'm encumbered, they went after me, which is annoying. So I've had 2 nips taken out of me. Hopefully I didn't mess up my clothing too much. It was kind of silly of me to let them do that. Yeah, definitely hit it a bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to head up that rope climb. How tall is it? It's not particularly tall. Just worried about fatigue heading up there. Yeah, you know, I'm not going to risk it. I think with the Timberwolves and everything, I think I'm going to take one of these caffeine pills so we can get some stuff back. I'm going to leave this meat here. Okay. I should have... Right, we bait the Timberwolves over. And then when they get scared... Okay, we go. Look, doggos. You dog shut the hell up. Oh, don't. They've already taken 2 bloody nips out of me. This isn't a particularly long rope climb. I may not have needed the caffeine, but I'd rather not risk it at this point. It'd be silly to get to this point and then, like, mess up. That's it. Yeah, I see you. You're not allowed to attack me. Gosh. Yeah. Timbies are a nightmare. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Yeah, we probably didn't need the thingies, but hey, whatever. The caffeine pills. Right, well, I'm very glad I put that rope there, because it's a lot more convenient than going all the way up to anglers whilst I've got Timberwolves on my arse. And this is the problem with Timberwolves in Ash Canyon there, is they will just follow you to the end of the fucking earth. Which is a bloody nightmare. You can go up to this place. It's a hard go, but you can do it. Okay, great. You think I can't climb ropes? Oh, don't give Hinterland ideas. Right, lovely jubbly. Here we are. Sure.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, I've got cloth and stuff I can break down. Great. Let's just drop our feed. We're gonna leave. We're gonna leave notes. Current goals. Right, 1, do cloth stuff in cabin. Okay. 2 is retrieve food. Retrieve moose meat by entrance. Some in fishing hut. 3, head to anglers. There is a pan. Okay. Now that goat I can do. Oh, can you do the Ash Canyon goat? I've never done it before. I think I tried and I just couldn't do it. It's quite a long goat, which is the weird part about it as well. Right. Cool. Well, we'll wrap up in a moment. I guess I'll just break down some cloth in the dark whilst we do. The summit wolf that has a parachute. Does it chase after you? I don't think I've ever had that before. I can. It's so long. Yeah, it is. It's a really long way to go. It's probably not worth it most of the time. Oh, this is the problem. I've got to get all this cloth and stuff out. Oh, I think we've got an aurora. Yeah, we've got an aurora for sure. Well, that doesn't really matter to me. We can go look at the pretty aurora in a moment. Cool, I think that's it. Then we had some cloth, some clothing as well. Might be able to see some aurora timberwolves. Right. Cool. Okay. I mean, we got a moose, which is nice. It's just like that ended in a pretty poor way. We're getting bitten by the timberwolves, but c'est la vie. Right, should we go have a look? I can even take a photo. We got our camera with us. See any aurora timberwolves down there? They just start sprinting up here. No, they're fucking pissed off now there's an aurora. Well, great. Thanks, guys. Just out to be a cunt to me, I see. Yeah. Yeah. So next time we'll go and retrieve some more of that moose meat. We'll start trying to shift it up towards Angler's Den, because that'll kind of be... I mean, Angler's Den is in a good spot as a base of operations for us to loot Ash Canyon. And I do recommend it as a base of operations because it's right in the centre and you've got a few ways you can go from it. Oh, weird little light. Don't think there's anything over here to loot. I mean, I could always go... Fucking hell, I never realised how long that rope climb is. Jesus. Has anyone ever climbed up that rope? That is insane. That is massive. That has to be the longest rope climb in the game. Surely. That's longer than the summit. And at least the summit's got 2 rest points on it. Holy... Yes, my babies go crazy in the light. They're not even here. They didn't even bother showing up. Can we get a nice backdrop of the cabin in the aurora? It's not really in a good spot, is it? Fed them dinner, they're sleeping now? Yeah, they got 2 chunks of my flesh. I'm well aware of the dinner they got. We could do some sort of artsy shot with that wheel, maybe. Nice. I like that. Ah, yes. Cool. Right, we're going to wrap up here then. Nice. As I say, we made good progress on Timberwolf Mountain looting, and obviously getting a moose in Ash Canyon is nice. I did have to leave the moose hide out there, which, oof, that is rough, but hey. So that it be. So that it be. Yes, it is what that it be. Right.